and you ignore that sign. Now, is the pattern not going to repeat itself? You said you don't want to end up like your parents did, or you said you don't want to end up like something, or probably you've seen something negative in your family, and you are determined that you don't want to end up that way. But everything you are doing presently now is pointing towards that same direction. And do you know that patterns don't just repeat itself? It is you that repeats the pattern. It is we humans that repeat that same pattern. And there are some people that love you that will call your attention to the fact that, oh, you are treading this path. Why don't you have a rethink? But then inside you, you are like, oh, it's my life. I can do it the way I want. But then you have forgotten you said you don't want to end up the way your mother did. But then that guy you are dating presently, you know that he's not born again. Or probably you know that he's a Christian, but he has some utility issues, and you know that he is not going to make you fulfill purpose. But because you think you are old, you are pressured, you look around you, all your friends are married, and you also want to get married, and you ignore that sign. Now, is the pattern not going to repeat itself? Well, I'm not here to condemn you. I'm only here with one message, and it is in the book of Romans chapter 12, verse 2. I'm going to read two different versions for you. In Good News Translation, it says that, do not conform yourself to the standard of this world, but let God transform you inwardly by a complete change of your mind. A complete change of your mind. Then you will be able to know the will of God, what is good and pleasing to Him and is perfect. Then New King James says that, and do not be conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind, that you may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of God. You don't want to repeat pattern. Renew your mind daily with the word of God and stick to what God is saying about that situation. Be transformed by the renewal of your mind, and you cannot get renewed if you are not in tune with God. So patterns will not just repeat itself. You are the one that will make that pattern repeat itself. And what you can do to not make that pattern repeat itself is by being transformed by the renewal of your mind. Renew your mind every day and let God help you. And also listen to wise counsel. Shalom.